Hello everyone, it is June 23rd, and today we are reading 1 Kings chapter 12 through chapter 14 together. There is a lot that happens in 3 chapters here. We see Rehoboam come into his father's spot as king. The people are crying out to Rehoboam saying, please lighten our service and our work. And then Rehoboam essentially ignores the counsel of the older generation and takes the counsel of the younger generation and promises to essentially double the severity and the work that they will see. This causes a split in the kingdom. 10 tribes follow Jeroboam. It's just a mess all the way through. One thing I want to draw attention to is that even though this happened a long time ago, we can still identify with the longing of the hearts of the people that were underneath these kings. The longing for a new leader to come in and make things right, make things better, is something that most all of us can identify with. Whether that's a supervisor at work, or a new governor, or a new president, or a new king, we oftentimes will look to incoming leaders to come in and make things better, or make things new, or make things right. And time again in Israel's story, we see leaders failing. Even in our text today, we have Rehoboam promising harshness and severity of work, practically slavery for his people, forcing the kingdom to divide. But then Jeroboam, under his rule, he makes these false gods for them to worship. He makes competing places of worship against Jerusalem with these golden calves, which should remind us of Aaron and his golden calf all the way back in Exodus. And so none of this is new, and it's not new to us today. We all have this longing for leaders to come in and make things right, and then have all probably experienced some letdown, some disappointment when the leaders fail. And what I want to point to is that longing for a leader to come and make things right actually can be fulfilled in the person and the work of Jesus Christ. Jesus came and he was a very different type of leader. He said that he came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Jesus came to make sick people well. Jesus came to cancel out the record of debt that stood against us in our sin. And he succeeded in doing so when he triumphed over sin and death in his resurrection. Jesus then told us that all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to him. All of our longing for a leader, for a king to come and make things right, can and will only find its full fulfillment in Jesus Christ. And one day he's coming back, and he will fully and finally and forever reign as king over all things. And that gives us great hope and peace and security, even when things in the world are looking tumultuous, just as things were looking for the Israelites in our story today. Although we can certainly identify with the kingdom of Israel in our chapters today, things are tumultuous, things are divided, there's a lot of uncertainty, there are leaders that are failing. We also can take heart and be encouraged knowing that our true King, Jesus, has come and is coming once more to make all things truly, fully, finally new and right. To quote a hymn that we sing often in our church, though the nations rage, kingdoms rise and fall, there is still one king reigning over all. So I will not fear, for this truth remains, that my God is the Ancient of Days. Be encouraged this morning knowing that you know Jesus, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Keep going in the Bible reading, and we'll see you on the next one.